Hello Doctor Who fans, I am Doctor Who Commentator, here once again to provide you my last fan commentary on Doctor Who of the series. So, the disclaimers: I'm not affiliated with Doctor Who in any way, I don't make any money off this, it's something I purely do for fun and I don't know anyone from Doctor Who. Now, let's get into it. Death in Heaven.
Danny Pink.
So of course here we are from the previous episode, last week. So the whole thing about back from dead. Apparently quite a number of people complained about this episode, saying how horrible it, how they handled the subject of death poorly.
You know the key strategic weakness of the human race.
Missy described the place as heaven from the first episode. We had 11 weeks to get this right.
The master. Not good enough.
I still think it should have been the Rani though. Simply because I think the Rani's due for a return.
Stop! You can't kill me.
Yeah,
I'm a target
exactly.
of strategic value. Alive,
No, you're
I'm
not.
a tactical advantage. Dead, I'm your biggest mistake. You don't know who I am.
Is it me, or are the Cybermen now slower?
Incorrect.
And I mean that because
You see, that is
the
what
Cybermen
you're
were
supposed
meant to
to
be
be.
really
That
fast
is what
now.
everybody thinks. Clara Oswald is a cover story, a disguise. There is no Clara Oswald. Oh, don't be so slow. It's embarrassing. Who could fool you like this? Who could hide right under your nose? Who could change the face anytime they want? You see, I'm not Clara Oswald. Clara Oswald has never existed. I'm the Doctor.
No, you're not. And that is ridiculous. The Cybermen identified you as Clara! I was actually reading on my computer because I didn't notice this when I actually watched it. Apparently, Jenna Coleman's name is the first that appears in the credits. Yeah, Jenna Coleman. Peter Capaldi. For some reason, her eye, yeah, Clara's eye, Jenna Coleman's eyes. I'm gonna say it, that was just completely pointless. We know she's not the Doctor. She cannot be the Doctor. Can you hear me?
Look at them!
I think you can.
My boy!
Cybermen in broad daylight. I think we were all not.
I must say, when I saw this episode yesterday, all I was thinking was how quickly the human race forgets. I mean, in the second series, there was Cybermen attacking everywhere in the world. They first appeared as ghosts. How do people forget that image?
Marrakesh, Brisbane, Glasgow. Everywhere, anywhere, me and my boys. We're going viral. Would you like to take a picture?
I don't think the word going viral even existed in 2006.
Nice bow tie.
Bow ties are cool. Big smiles, and now!
Yeah, but then I saw that part and thought, oh, that makes sense.
Afternoon. You've picked a lovely day for it. My don't. You look shiny. Haircut.
Bit of a trim.
Might want to do your roots. The woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Kate Stewart, divorcee, mother of two, keen gardener, outstanding bridge player. Also Chief Scientific Officer, Unified Intelligence Task Force.
really
We
need to
currently
know
have you
more.
surrounded.
Weaponry is not effective against cyber technology.
Sorry, you left this behind on one of your previous attempts.
Yeah,
I have
the
your
invasion.
attention. Welcome to the only planet in the universe where we get to say this. He's on the payroll.
Am I?
Apparently.
Well, technically.
How much?
Shush. Any questions?
See, now whenever I see that, all I can think now is Iron Man.
Oh my god. Is it supposed to do that? Is that new?
Son of a St. Paul, did I say that was you?
Don't panic, everyone in London can see that.
Everyone in London just clapped when we... Hush, I'm trying to count.
87, I think. ACD. 91. Queen of Evil. How could St. Paul's be full
And
of
actually
one
knowing what she's
Cybermen
doing
and nobody
is actually there.
noticed?
Dimensional engineering, one space folded inside another. Bigger on the inside.
That's exactly how it's told us was.
Most people flying south, a smaller number east.
Yeah, but one straight up.
So 91 isn't a coincidence.
Of course it isn't.
Osgood, 91. Explain. 91 areas of significant population density in the British Isles.
That's one Cyberman for every city and major town. It's happening everywhere, all over the world, right now.
Sweet planet, this. I think I might keep it.
One Cyberman per city. What could they hope to accomplish? Doctor!
Clouds! That's what they accomplish.
Has it exploded?
More than that, Cybermen don't just blow themselves up for no good reason, dear. They're not
If
human.
it isn't exploding, what's it doing?
Pollinating. Falling like rain into the cracks of the air.
Yes, if it wasn't clear what's actually happening there. And now it's shutting down.
Well, this is a bit exciting.
What's happening?
Well, to cut a long story short, looks like we might all be going home.
Home? From the afterlife?
Well, I said afterlife. I was being a tiny bit poetic. And Nethersphere's just a cool name we came up with during a spitball.
What is this place?
Well, you have to think of it as a data cloud. You know, for storing data. In this case, it's a storage of recently deceased minds.
Or in a cloud?
Sort of cloud, yeah.
And what's happening to it?
What happens to any cloud? When it starts to rain.
You're telling me we're going back? What, back to our bodies?
And the extra good news is there's been a bit of an upgrade.
The dead are coming home, Doctor. All
There's
shiny
an
and
upgrade you
new.
want there.
In 24 hours, the human race, as you know,
Because that doesn't apply to
will
the ones
cease
who've been
to exist.
cremated.
What are you doing? Explain. Tell me now.
Oh, that was nice. Let's do it again.
No, no, I need to talk to her. I need her awake.
Oh dear.
No. No, stupid. Stupid. No. Oh.
Actually, I think I'll get this out of the way. Well, again, I know we just got to the part where he's been
First
tranquilized,
protocol's
but
implemented, we're
just
good to
get
go.
this out of the way.
To let it take you.
I was so hoping that we'd have the explanation of why the Doctor now has the same face as Caecilius and
What did he say?
Forrester or Frobisher
He said, God, the
from
great
Torchwood.
ones.
Like I said, I thought there'd be an explanation. Steve Moffat implied there would, but nope, no explanation. Frobisher, that's no thing.
That's weird. Look at that. How come it's only raining inside the graveyard?
You'll see. The Waking Dead. That is very intelligent rain.
We are being told that these metal men are known as Cybermen. But unlike the accounts we have on file, they now have the ability to fly. Similar reports are coming in from all over the world.
Alright, so fair enough, they do have a bit of a memory about the Cybermen.
Ministers are telling us to remain calm. These Cybermen don't seem to be attacking us, at least not in any conventional fashion. Eyewitnesses are flying into the sky and then simply exploding.
Yep, that's new to him.
Hello?
Those are the recently deceased. Very fresh. As if it wasn't clear at this point who that one was. Valuable equipment.
Kate! What's with the handcuffs?
I'm sorry. In the event of an alien incursion on this scale, protocols are in place. Your cooperation is to be ensured and your unreliability assumed. You have a history.
You don't have a future without me. Do you think your father would have done this?
We both know he absolutely would. Who is
I'm
she?
sure she knows.
Sorry, where's Clara?
Clara Oswald.
I'm being
your assistant.
having a
My
future
friend.
about it.
She was with me in St. Paul's.
The team's still on site, but they've been unable to gain access to the building.
I want her found and brought here. I
course
need
you
her
do.
with me.
Then give the order.
It's perfectly
As soon
reasonable.
as you're on board Boat 1, your word is law. Quite literally.
That's gonna be interesting for him.
You got the TARDIS out, though.
Yes, and St. Paul's locked down.
Where are we going? Cloud base.
You mean the Valiant?
Cloud base was Thunderbirds.
Too conspicuous. We need your location concealed.
All I could
not
think of that was,
advertised. For
no,
now,
that's
you're
Captain
a moving
Scarlet,
target.
thinking they wouldn't cover it, but
Bringing Daddy
oh
along
yeah.
too, that's very sweet.
Hey,
Oh, don't do that. You look
can
yourself
never remember his
concussed,
name, but I love
which
the
would
Kumars.
explain all of military history now I think about it.
Colonel Ahmed, sir. Privileged to meet you.
Love your outfit, Colonel Ahmed. Even the scouts. You're a man scout? I didn't know they had those.
It's Captain Scarlet. Not Thunderbirds.
Oh, God, so it was.
My confidence is growing every minute.
The President is on board.
Mind you, me and Sylvia Anderson, you've never seen a foxtrot like it. Hang on a second. The President. We don't want
Interesting
Americans
joke.
bombing around the place. They'll only stop praying.
Not the President of America, sir. The President of Earth.
There isn't one.
There is now.
The incursion protocols have been agreed internationally. In the event of full-scale invasion, an Earth President is inducted immediately with complete authority over every nation-state. Well, there was only one practical candidate.
Well, that's your answer for everything, isn't it? Vote for an idiot.
If you say so, Mr. President. As long as you're on this plane, you're the Commander-in-Chief of every army on Earth. Every world leader is currently awaiting your instructions. You are the Chief Executive Officer of the human race. Any questions?
This is your captain speaking.
Oh dear.
Please prepare to take off.
The power he doesn't want.
Well, gentlemen, where to start? I was born on the planet Gallifrey,
Why was
in
she
the
in that?
constellation of Castorberus. I'm a Time Lord, but my Pridonian privileges were revoked when I stole a time capsule and ran away. Currently pilot Type 40 TARDIS. I've been married 4 times, all deceased. My children and grandchildren are missing, and I assume dead. I have a non-Gallifreyan daughter created via genetic transfer. How much more do you need? I'm the Doctor.
Right, I was shutting up because that's a lot of important information. For instance, come on.
Well, my name isn't Doctor, is it? I don't even really have a doctorate. Well, Glasgow University, but then I accidentally graduated in the wrong century, so technically...
There was that whole thing about Pridonian. Yes, the Doctor was a
Oh, no!
graduate from Pridonian Academy. He was married 4 times. Now, the ones I did know about were Elizabeth I, Marilyn Monroe, and River Song. But apparently there was someone named Scarlet who was from the books. So 4 is very accurate. It means it probably puts the comics in canon. I don't know.
I chose that date. Always liked it.
And a non-Gallifreyan human hybrid daughter. That's from the
Stories.
Doctor's
Stories.
daughter.
I made them up. Look, ask anybody who knows me. I am an incredible liar.
Correct.
He knows you.
Correct. You are not under cyber control.
Yep.
Correct.
But still in pain.
Why? You're still alive.
I should say it was also interesting that thing about,
You see?
well, he actually has children and
I saved
grandchildren, so
Gallifrey.
more than
Yes,
Susan.
Gallifrey too, I
But
suppose,
missing
for
presumed dead, so he
collateral
doesn't know
damage
about
between
Susan.
Me. It's our Paris.
Gallifrey is lost in another dimension.
Yes and no.
Meaning?
Yes, it's in another dimension. No, it's not lost.
You know where it is.
Yeah.
Of course he does.
You know the best part about knowing?
You're the one who got rid of it.
Not telling you.
Mr. President, sir, we're ready for you up here.
Remember all those years when all you wanted to do was to rule the world? On my way.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Piece of cake.
It's a little device thingy. I thought there might be useful information on it.
Yeah, device
Who is
thingy,
she?
very good.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Because I thought she might be the master, regenerated into female form. Your childhood friend responsible for a number of previous incursions.
Yeah, an entire series based around the Master.
We do have files on all our ex-prime ministers. Well, she wasn't even the worst. Doctor.
That's a
something
reference
he's
to
talking
when
about.
John Sim was the Master and
The
played
clouds
Mr.
caused
Saxon.
by the exploding Cybermen, they haven't dispersed. They're still there. In fact, they've expanded and are covering almost all the land masses. We're all looking at the graveyards. Maybe we should be looking up. What do you think?
All of time and space?
Sorry?
Just something for your bucket list.
Localized rain in the cemeteries has resulted in what can only be described as disturbances to the soil. Extraordinary eyewitness accounts are claiming that silver creatures are climbing from the grave.
These scenes are being repeated everywhere. Every cemetery, every
Assuming that's all
mortuary,
stock
every
video footage.
funeral home, every hospital. The dead are returning to life as Cybermen.
The public are being advised to stay away
Accept that.
from all cemeteries.
I missed that hand the first time.
Hello?
See, that's the only thing to back up the fact that they move really fast. But that said, the Cybermen are meant to be moving really slowly at the moment, like zombies. So how can that Cyberman have just appeared and then just disappeared?
We've done heat scans of some of the cemeteries, and in each case only a handful of Cybermen have so far emerged. But every individual burial site is active.
Active.
Hatching.
More are coming. Potentially millions.
So the rain caused all that in just a few hours.
It wasn't rain, man scout. It was pollen. Cyber pollen. Every tiny particle of a Cyberman contains the plans to make another Cyberman. All it has to do is to make a contact with compatible living organic matter and bang, full conversion. But if they have
Cybermen
learned
are becoming more
how
and
to
more
convert
like the
dead,
Borg than ever.
That's what she was doing. That's what 3W is for. She creates an all-new paranoia among the super rich about dying. She exploits the wealth and the mortal remains of selected idiots so she can create a whole new race of Cybermen. Cybermen who can recruit corpses. Throw away your guns, man scout. It's all over. How can you win a war against an enemy that can weaponize the dead?
I mean, they are ultimately trying to make a zombie film at this point.
They're not attacking apart from isolated incidents. They're just wandering about.
They're newborns. Give them time. Why were you there this morning? Why were you already attacking?
In investigating 3W for a while, then we got a tip-off.
From a woman with a Scottish accent.
Can't play to the gallery unless there's a gallery, and here I am. Dead bodies don't have minds, of course. But she's been upgrading dying minds to a hard drive for a long time. So she upgrades the hardware and then she updates the software.
What do you mean a long time? How long?
Well, she must have a TARDIS somewhere, so as long as she likes. The past, the future.
How long, Doctor?
How long has the human race had a concept of an afterlife?
Sure.
Turns out the afterlife is real. And it's emptying. Every graveyard on planet Earth is about to burst its banks.
Then every religion is wrong.
Hey, Missy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Missy. Hey. Excuse me. Hi. Can I tell you something really important?
What?
I have to whisper it. It's like so important to everyone on this plane that you'll get in trouble if you don't listen.
Right. If it was that important, why would you tell us?
Well, look at me, I'm bananas.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to whisper it either.
Just a little closer. You know, the doctor will be really impressed if you learn my secrets.
Very pathetic, you know.
You come a bit closer than that. Come on, stop mucking about. Don't be shy. You don't smell half as bad as you think you do.
Shall we come in?
There are two armed men directly behind you. If you've got something to say, just say it.
I'm going to kill you in a minute. I'm not even kidding. You're going to be as dead as a fish on a slab any second now, all floppy and making smells. But don't tell the boys. This is our secret girl plan.
Why would you bother killing me? I'm not even important.
Oh, silly. Why does one pop a balloon? Because you're pretty. You should have a bit more confidence in yourself.
Okay. Sorry, I've got work to do.
All right, fine. You get on.
Yeah.
You get that finished. Would a countdown help you focus at all?
Nope, that's okay.
10. No, don't be scared, because I'm still in
I'm not
double
scared.
figures. 9. Well, no, of course you're not, because you know you're dying anyway. 8. Humans are born dying. Your life
She's
can't
sinister,
at least
this master.
Quiet.
7.
Well,
know,
not that the
for a
master
minute
wasn't.
You slop out. You're rotting, decaying, stench of you. Whew. Now we're going to get this place clean. 3.
3.
I'm accelerating for dramatic effect. Oh. What's that in your pocket?
There's nothing in my...
Oh my giddy aunt.
God, those soldiers
Quiet
are
ones are the worst.
Well, those
rubbish,
mine.
aren't they? They're not even pointing their guns.
Then they must be mine. Say something nice.
Missy, the master, whatever you call yourself, I promise I'm much more useful to you alive.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. That is a good point. Well made. I'm proud of you, sister. But did I mention banana?
Well, that's a shame. That really is a shame. I mean, Steve Marvel was right. That was really horrible. They're coming.
Mr. President, you need to get back in your seat.
I don't like being the president. People keep saluting. I'm never going to salute back.
You know, that was always my dad's big ambition, to get you to salute him just once.
You should have asked.
You still wouldn't have saluted.
Doctor, what are you looking at?
The clouds. Still there. So what else have they got?
Oh, dear Lord!
Sadly, man, out there on the fuselage. But on the plus side, it's not turbulence. She's out. Who let her out? What's it doing?
She let herself out.
Where did it go?
What can one cyberman do to a plane?
Did you realise There's more than one Cyberman man out there.
Oh, she was really scared. It's a classic. Have you got any more friends I can play with?
God, they are so newborn. That just has Cybermen work.
Are you the one that brought me here?
Affirmative.
So you know who I am, right?
You are not the Doctor.
Of course I'm not the Doctor. I was lying to stay alive.
Not a very
How do I
good
know so
lie.
much about him?
You are his associate.
I'm not. I'm not his associate.
Yeah, she is.
Friend. Right now, his best friend, anywhere in the universe. Have you got some sort of cyber internet in there? Because really, you should look it up. Look up what happens to you if you harm me.
Where is the Doctor?
What, you think I would give up the Doctor? Don't be daft. I would never, ever give up the Doctor. Because he is my best friend too. He is the closest person to me in this whole world. He is the man I will always forgive, always trust, the one man I would never, ever lie to.
Yeah, that's Cyberman can't kill you. As if that wasn't clear by now.
Danny.
Danny Pink is dead. Help me.
Oh my God. Danny.
Help me.
Danny. I'm so sorry.
Help me. I need you to do something for me. I can't do it myself.
You had that option.
What is that?
It's an inhibitor. It's not activated. I need you to switch it on.
What does it inhibit?
Emotion. It deletes emotions. Please, I don't want to feel like this.
Daleks use similar technology, I suppose. Well, probably not similar technology, but they do inhibit their emotions.
What? They're all over the plane. They're pulling it apart.
Ask me.
Shut up!
Ask me. Come on, you know you want to. You want to know what my plan is. You'll be surprised. I've got a gift for you. You know, I've been up and down your timeline, meeting all those silly people who died to keep you alive. And you know what I worked out? What you really need.
For what?
To know that you are just like me. Oh. And now it begins. Doctor, I do believe
Just like you.
You're on call. Mr. Oswald expects. Who else? But the girl who's got your number. Whoops.
It's you.
Ah, hello.
Where did you get this number?
Woman in the shop wrote it down. It's a helpline, isn't it?
Computer helpline, love. That's the one. Best outline in the universe.
You put us together.
I've kept you together.
Yes, but I don't quite understand why.
Who gave you my number?
The woman in the shop.
And there's a woman out there who's very keen that we stay together. Why?
Because she's perfect, isn't it? The control freak and the man who should never be controlled. You'd go to hell if she asked. And she would. Phone's ringing, Doctor. Can you hear that?
I still do not grasp why she was so desperate to keep them together.
Doctor. With Danny.
Danny. Daddy's dead, Clara.
Not yet. Not quite. But he wants to be.
Clara. Clara.
He's a Cyberman. Doctor, Danny's a Cyberman.
He knows exactly what that means.
He's crying. Doctor, he feels it. He's crying.
Message to Geneva. Tell them boat 1 is going down, but we don't anticipate survivors.
That was good. You should be going down completely now, shouldn't it?
He says it's an inhibitor. It can delete emotion or something.
I know what it does. If you turn it on, he'll become a Cyberman.
He's already a Cyberman.
No, Jerry isn't.
He's hurting because I hurt him and he wants it to stop.
Stop the pain and he'll kill you.
Look, are you going to help me? Because I can't do this alone.
I'm not going to help you commit suicide.
Doctor's not wrong, either.
Look, the TARDIS can home in on this call, right? Either you help me, or you leave me alone.
Turn up!
Well, now it's not going to home exactly, are you?
There's a lot of switches around the edge. I'm just going to try pressing them all.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
He will kill you.
The plane's going down.
Oh, look, it's the daughter one. Do you like her? I like her.
Yes, spoiler alert, she's not gonna die. But I said I did think she was killed off, and I thought, oh blimey, a lot of characters getting killed off now.
Belgium, yeah. Kill some Belgians. Might as well. Annoy him with French.
Something weird. Now that teleportation. I'm certainly curious by that effect, because I think that's a Cyberman teleportation beam or something.
Oh, that's very boring. Oh, he's just gonna squish.
Or actually, a Koto's Time Lord of Cyberman.
No finesse, none.
It's quite dramatic.
You're an AI interface. Kindly delete your opinions.
Charming.
Oh no. Oh no, no.
Ah, very James Bond. Of course the TARDIS is there.
A mission to
Why the TARDIS knew exactly to go there, I don't know. He has a recall circuit, maybe, but didn't display any.
2 more to go. Does it feel any different?
No.
You sure?
Clara, don't!
Help me.
If you do what you're trying to do, if you succeed, he will snap you. Then he will step over your broken body and break another and another and another. He will never stop.
I will not harm her.
It's hard to really confirm.
P. Sir.
Still refuses to call him Danny, or a maths teacher.
I had a friend once. We ran together when I was little. And I thought we were the same. Where we grew up, we weren't. Now, she's trying to tear the world apart, and I can't run fast enough to hold it together. The difference is this. Pain is a gift. Without the capacity for pain, we can't feel the hurt we inflict.
Are you telling me seriously? For real, that you can?
Of course I can.
Then shame on you, Doctor.
Yes. Oh, yes. Danny, I need you to tell me, what are the clouds going to do? What is the plan?
How will I know?
You're part of a hive mind now. Presumably that's how you found Clara. Just look.
I can't see much.
Look harder.
Clara, watch this. This is who the Doctor is. Watch the blood-soaked old general in action. I can't see properly, sir, because this needs activating. If you want to know what's coming, you have to switch it on.
Only has to do the very thing he told Clara not to do.
Speeches just disappear in the face of a tactical advantage. Sir.
I need to know. I need to know.
Yes, you do.
Exactly.
Give me the screwdriver.
Danny knows it, Doctor knows it, and Clara knows it.
Just do it, Doctor. Do as you're told.
Typical officer. Got to keep those hands clean.
Just point and think, yeah?
Yes.
Well, to be fair, it was Clara who said, give her the screwdriver.
I wasn't very good at it, but I did love you.
Loved you too.
I'm never gonna say that again.
Me neither.
Ready?
Yeah.
It feels like I'm killing you.
He's dead.
You're already dead. You're here this time at least.
Goodbye, Danny.
Goodbye, Clara.
Oh, now completely right.
No, step away, he's activating! Step away, no, don't!
Yeah, he's right.
Danny.
Doctor is absolutely right in this.
Danny, if you can hear me, if you're still there, what are the clouds going to do?
The rain will fall again. All humanity will die.
And rise again as Cybermen.
Correct.
How do we stop it?
We cannot be stopped.
Ah, very Mary Poppins.
Brilliant! Well, I love the telly here, but did you see that? Oh.
Oh yes, of course!
Poor thing.
The Master, he
Must
does
feel
love
like
the television.
Let me pop
As he
it
fought
in.
the Clangers and the Teletubbies, he thought both of them
Sorry,
were
hon, I'm
a
just getting
intelligent
carried away
alien
with my
life.
friends. They're so Moorish. Hmm? I'll stop looking old cross pants. I'm here to give you a gift. Could you at least try and be
Oh, Master didn't even notice.
What gift?
Cyber dears? Look at Mummy. Raise your arms. Lower your arms. Raise your right. Lower your right. Turn on the spot. There are exits at the front and rear of the aircraft. Please follow the lights up the aisle. You see, Doctor, the power to slaughter whole worlds at a time, then make them do a safety briefing. Everyone who ever lived, man, woman, and child, is now at my command. An indestructible army to rage across the universe. The more they kill, the more they recruit. Happy birthday.
So it's 12,001?
You didn't know, did you? It's lucky one of us remembers these things. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Marilyn Monroe.
Tiny bit pleased.
Finding hard to believe he would be.
Oh, go on, crack a smile. I want to see if your eyebrows drop off.
All of this. All of it just to give me.
Is there even a cyber leader now?
Well, I
Or a
don't
cyber
even
controller?
know. Armies are for people who think they're right. Nobody thinks they're righter than you. Give a good man firepower, and he'll never run out of people to kill.
I don't want an army.
No, well, that's the trouble. Yes, you do. You've always wanted one. All those people suffering in the Dalek camps, now you can save them. All those bad guys winning all the wars, go and get the good guys back.
Nobody can have that power.
You will, because you don't have a choice. There's only one way you can stop these clouds from opening up and killing all your little pets down here. Conquer the universe, Mr. President. Show a bad girl how it's done.
Why are you doing this?
I need you to know we're not so different.
It's really not.
I
Yeah, there is only one way. It's not really a bad way. Send the Sunmen to the death.
War, every invasion. From now on, you decide the outcome. What's the matter, Mr. President? Don't you trust yourself?
Tell me. Am I a good man?
Sir! I see into your soul, Doctor. I see hatred.
I'm not a hero.
You are a good Dalek.
Everything leading up to this point.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really didn't know. I wasn't sure. You lose sight sometimes. Thank you. I am not a good man. I'm not a bad man. I am not a hero. I'm definitely not a president. And no, I'm not an officer. You know what I am? I am an idiot with a box and a screwdriver. Passing through, helping out, learning. I don't need an army. I never have, because I've got them. Always them. Because love, it's not an emotion. Love is a promise. And he will never hurt her. Catch! You didn't notice, did you? While you were doing all your silly orders, while you were showing off, the one soldier not obeying.
No, that's wrong. That's impossible.
Rain will not fall.
Oh? Why won't it?
The clouds will burn.
And who'll burn them?
I will burn them.
How?
I will burn.
One burning Cyberman is hardly going to save the planet.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. The Doctor didn't really need to give him that.
This is not a good day. This is Earth's darkest hour. And look at you miserable lot. We are the fallen. But today we shall rise. The army of the dead will save the land of the living. This is not the order of a general.
My dad was actually saying
This is a promise.
he's sure that part of that speech was actually ripped off from Lord of the Rings. I'd love someone to confirm that.
You will sleep safe tonight.
clouds have all gone.
Yes. Burned up. Totally burned. Burned to nothing. Sorry.
10-0-11-0-0 by 02.
What did you say?
The current coordinates of Gallifrey. It's returned to its original location. Didn't you ever think to look?
You are lying.
We can go together, just you and me, just like the old days.
You've been clapped in irons.
If you like. Doctor, I'm assuming you'll remember those coordinates.
No, don't you dare. I won't let you.
Old friend, is she? If you've ever let this creature live, everything that happened today is on you. All of it. On you. And you're not going to let her live again.
Clara, all I'm doing is not letting you kill her. I never said I was letting her live.
Really?
If that's the only thing that will stop you, yes.
So the Doctor's gonna kill the Master?
Seriously? Doctor. To save her soul? But who, my dear, will save yours? Say something nice. Please?
Just don't say anything at all.
You win.
I know.
See, that was supposed to be a blast from a submarine, but that could easily have been her teleporting out. That's the kind of very convenient thing there.
Doctor?
I must say, I know that Cyberman is supposed to be Lethbridge Stewart, but why did he not fly into the clouds like all the others?
Kate. She's breathing. She's alive. She can't be here.
She is.
She fell out of a plane. Cyberman must have caught her.
Doctor, she's talking about her dad.
Of course, the Earth's darkest hour and mine. Where else would you be? Thank you. Clara. Clara.
Danny. Danny? Is that you? Please say it's you.
So what, there is still an afterlife?
The doctor told me about the bracelet, how it can let Missy travel from one world to the other.
This place is dying now.
Yes, but the bracelet can
Oh,
make
right.
you.
Fair enough.
It's only enough power for one trip.
Then come on. Hurry up.
Just one trip. One trip, one person.
Danny.
As if it wasn't clear that was gonna happen.
You need to find his parents. He died a long time ago. I'm sorry, Clara.
It's a burden to put on a lot of people.
I had promises to keep.
Hey,
Hey,
I got your
2 weeks late.
Not bad.
Improving.
I see you've got news for me.
News.
You figured it out then? PE figured out there was a way home.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, a good old PE. You'll make a maths teacher yet.
Listen, Doctor, there's something
Always
else
his haircut.
to tell you, and it's not good news. So just listen, okay?
I know.
Sorry?
I know exactly what you've got to tell me.
You do?
You and Danny are together now. That's great. That's how it should be. But the old man and the blue box, that's never going to fit in. So no more flying around. No more lying.
Okay, no, that's not exactly.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine. It really isn't fine.
I found Gallifrey.
So he says.
Wow. Oh my God.
I entered the coordinates, just like she said. And I found Gallifrey. For once, she wasn't lying.
Yes, she was. It's all a lie. Well, she said Steve Moffat clearly lied. He actually said that the series would focus on the Doctor trying to find Gallifrey, and of course it wasn't. Doesn't actually start destroying your TARDIS.
So what are you gonna do now?
Go home.
Okay.
Gallifrey can be a good place. I can help make it that.
What, you?
Shut up.
You won't just steal the TARDIS and run away.
No, not this time. Never again.
That's all he does.
Never again.
It's a long commute. So, I thought with you and Danny.
Yeah. Me and Danny.
It's a time machine.
Me and Danny, we are gonna be fine. Don't you worry. You go home.
They're going to be a long commute. It's a
We'll be
time
at Sing
machine.
or something.
Time and space are irrelevant.
Might do that.
I'm Queen, whatever.
Yeah, Queen, that would be good too.
Tell you what, seeing as it's goodbye, should we break a habit?
What? What happened?
Hug.
Why not? Within reason. Come on, you're on the clock.
Fair enough. Why don't you like hugging, Doctor?
Never trust a hug. It's just a way to hide your face.
That's actually a very good reason.
Doctor, traveling with you made me feel really special.
It's
Thank
until
you
because
for that.
it was rumoured that
Thank you for making
Clara
me feel
would
special.
leave
Thank you for exactly.
in the Christmas special, but it seems like Clara's gone now. And if that is the case, then goodbye, Jenna Coleman. It was very nice to have you on the show. As my parents noted, as my parents noted, no one's noticed a blue box has disappeared. So, that's that. I have been Doctor Who commentator. Oh, what do you know?
Hello? Doctor? You know it can't end like that. We need to get this sorted, and quickly. She's not alright, you know, and neither are you. I'm coming in. Ugh. There you are. I knew I'd get round to you eventually. Now, stop gawping and tell me. What do you want for Christmas?
Nick Frost. Yeah, so, now properly. I have been Doctor Who commentator. I also have another account known as Bakora23, which is very different things. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed me for the whole series. And I will be commentating on the Christmas special when that comes around at Christmas. And goodbye.